Cadence 100 is powerful. I mean, we are benchmarking other companies that have done or run this race before us, and we haven't seen any benchmark that has actually successfully run Cadence 100 non-stop.
Excellent journey so far, but I think we can do more.
I recall that I believe we exceeded our targets for 2018 as a company before we even hit Cadence 100.
The idea that is eliciting curiosity, right, among staff. So on the shop floor, you know, at meetings, at different fora, you're in the canteen or wherever, you know, people would stop and engage you. What exactly is this Cadence?
Cadence ensures that you're able to think up ideas, you're able to think up solutions to problems, and you're able to deliver in a fast way.
It goes back again to a sense of urgency. I think Cadence is bringing that culture to bear. It's helping us realize that at every point in time we need to make decisions and make it urgently because it will help the business move forward.
People should just remember Cadence is not just a set of meetings. It is about setting an objective, breaking it down and going after it, and be very brutally honest with yourself at check-ins as to whether you're on the right path or not, and course correcting, no excuses, course correct to ensure that you get to your destination.
My first experience with Cadence, I was invited to a Cadence meeting with executive management, and the very first observation was that we stood through the meeting. That was quite interesting because I was curious, why do we have to stand through this meeting and what does it seek to achieve?
Okay, so for most of us, we are part of one work stream Cadence or the other.
Work stream, what stands out for me is ensuring that support is gotten where required. Status updates is given as to where the initiatives are and why they are where they are.
The key thing for me is one, sense of urgency, and two, collaboration. So if you need support, there is support within the organization. So Cadence provides that support. It provides that attitude of collaboration, of teamwork, and most importantly, a sense of urgency.
When you launch a big program like this one, there is a tendency to focus on the big stuff. But that's the approach we didn't take. We thought everything is important. Every dollar counts. Every naira is important.
Within the tax space, for instance, it has sort of driven us to a point where we have sort of done deep dive research into tax laws such that we are able to take opportunities to do with provisions in the tax laws.
Can give you one. About a year ago, we realized that there was a huge amount of debt being owed to NLNG from services that we give both staff and contractors. So we then, through a system of Cadence, putting it up an initiative on the board, we started tracking all our efforts to recover these costs. All right? And this has happened quite efficiently because every week somebody had to be accountable to say, this is what I'm going to deliver next week.
And I continue to enjoy Cadence because I see the results at the end of the day. Last year we achieved 98.4% on reliability, and that was truly attributed to Cadence. The future, we are still looking at 99% reliability. And I can tell you that the only way we would achieve that is if we continue with our Cadence style meetings in achieving our end goals.
Here in ERP, the consciousness of Cadence has pulled out our expertise to full gear, such that we look for big opportunities to save costs while delivering huge value to the business. One such major initiative is our in-house contribution towards visual communication. For instance, the production of this video could have cost company about 700,000 naira to achieve. But as you're watching me right now, all this was an in-house effort put together by the ERP team. So Cadence is bringing value to to the business.
One of the things we did, which is the disposal of assets. That has been something that has been ongoing since I joined the company. But using the Cadence approach, we've been able to save money, dispose the assets, thereby having enough space to do the things that we want to do.
At the departmental level, we had a number of initiative managers, but at the environment space, I had 4 definite initiatives, which Cadence was very useful in closing out. We had to recertify the business to ISO 14001, so that was an initiative that ran through Cadence, and we were able to get that done successfully. The difference now is really you look at things from a delivery point of view. You want to get to the end of it, you not just want to work the problem. So that for me is a positive that Cadence has brought to what I do on a day-to-day basis.
It has made me much closer to my team. I get to understand the team dynamics and how to involve people and also how to engage people.
I'm looking forward to a day when we don't have to insist for people to do things the Cadence way. It will just be the new normal. People have adopted Cadence the same way everybody accepts HSE as a priority.
We are beginning to implement visual management board across the business so that every staff, whether your contractor staff or your NLNG staff, you can look at the visual management board and say, hey, there's an opportunity for improvement here, and what can we do? We're beginning to also implement the A3 system. A3 is a very systematic delivery of initiatives that gives you 9 different elements you need to work with. That would help you stay in check. When you finish element number 1, you know you need to do element number 2, and it specifies clearly what are the 9 steps you need to follow to be able to successfully deliver your project. So those are some of the systemic things we're putting in place to enable us sustain, maintain, and repeat. And also for this to outlive myself, outlive even all the leaders in the organization.